Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Scorpio. So Scorpio, as usual, I've done this reading with my own deck, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. Scorpio, when I was shuffling the cards for you, I was sensing a little bit of impatience, even though, I just started shuffling and it was almost like, come on, hurry up. So I don't know if you're waiting for the answer of somebody or if you are, very excited or anxious to receive news from something. I feel like somehow you have been, pacing yourself with the result of something that, for you, it couldn't have gotten to you sooner. It's like you want the answer right away. And I feel like it is here, it is being handed to you, it's being shown, it's being pointed to you. But the thing is, I feel like it's perhaps so delicate or so small that you're not, perhaps, what you're receiving, it's not matching your expectations. So you're not seeing the result coming back to you, or, whatever you have put out, it's like you're yet to see how precious and valuable the thing that you're receiving is, because I feel like so far it's like your energy here in the cards, it's like it's all like the outer observer. It's like you're not being represented in any of the cards here. It's almost like you are this um anxious, excited, but also very impatient observer of everything that is going on. And because perhaps you are so impatient, you're not seeing that it has arrived. It's like people around you are trying to point it to you, but still you're not seeing. It's almost like they have to draw to point it out. Here it is. So let's see. We begin this reading with the Two of Wands, and this card, it actually, the way that it jumped, it's like it almost bent, because it was like it was a little bit chaotic, I have to say. It's like the way that it was coming through, it's like, okay, here it is, right? It's almost like I'll flip a card for you, right, Scorpio? If you are wishing to receive guidance so quickly, here it is. But I feel like, it's a minor arcana, and being the two, well, especially because it's followed by an ace, I feel like whatever you're receiving, it's almost like perhaps it's too soon or too premature, and you want to see the results straight away, and it's not going to happen so fast. Perhaps like the initial results are showing in a smaller scale than you wished, but it is there nonetheless, and those around you are trying to point that for you. But so the Two of Wands was like, okay, here it is. It's like I was seeing these two wands as like hands holding something on a platter, which was really funny because when I saw the second card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, usually this Ace of Pentacles comes with this image of a jewel, of something very special, very precious, like a crystal, right? Or something like this. Although this is really big, right? Because usually this one comes as like something very small, right? It's also an ace, so it's just the beginning of it, but it's something that is very precious and very valuable. Although it is being handed to you, well, especially by this one, right? This Ace of Pentacles is being followed by the Knight of Wands, which is the same suit as the hands that I saw here with the Two of Wands opening up your reading. So it's almost like the scenario that I'm seeing, it's like a room where you are pacing yourself, anxious to receive news about something, or to hear about the results of something that you have put out, and now you're expecting to receive back. And this one is like perhaps like a partner, or like an associate or a coworker, or somebody that is working with you, right? What I'm seeing here for this Knight of Wands is more like a friend or a colleague, or not a romantic partner, because your romantic partner actually is showing up here as another knight, the Knight of Cups. So the distinction here between these two people, which are not you, okay, Scorpio, it's like you are not showing up. It's almost like you are so in the zone, but so focused in like seeing the results that you're actually missing it. You're actually not seeing what is being handed to you, because so this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, both of them are in the same room as you. These two wands are the hands of this Knight of Wands, which is like they have worked on this with you. It's almost like they have intentionally participated into, sending out word, or trying to manifest and visualize this thing being sent out, now expecting to come back. So they are in this with you. It's like they are your business partner, for instance, and this Knight of Cups is coming through as your life partner, right? So the way that these two are coming right beside each other, it's like they are side by side with you in this room, waiting for the same news as you. The way that they see it is completely different than you are seeing, because they are handing it to you. Well, especially this one, because this one is holding the platter, which has the Ace of Pentacles on it, which is almost like a seed, right? It's coming through as like this small outcome, this small piece of retribution, or result of whatever that you had put everything out there, right? And now you're expecting to receive back. It's like the first piece is coming back, and it is very promising, right? The value in it is very promising, and they're handing it with like it's like they feel your anxiety, and it's like they are trying to control their fire, their inner fire, not to spiral down the same anxiety hole that perhaps you are in, Scorpio. And they're trying to point out, as is this one, right? Because they're side by side, as is your life partner, your spouse, or whoever this Knight of Cups is, right? Perhaps your child, whoever this is, it's like they hold you near and dear to their hearts. And so the way that they are there to provide support to you, Scorpio, is that in a different way than this one, because this one is trying to show you, it's like, here it is, can't you see it? It's already coming through, it's already here, it's already showing up, just see it. But they are doing so with an energy that is helping to perhaps spiral you even more into this anxiety hole. And the way that this one is doing so is with love, which is different than this energy. This energy here, being the Knight of Cups, is like, it's like very gentle, very soft, very it's like their words are very simple and yet very loving. It's almost like they're not saying much, the way that this one is, because perhaps this one is, impatient too. They just don't want to show it, because perhaps, you are doing, all the, you're putting on the show, right? Of, just anxiety and impatience. And so they're trying to hold on a bit, but they are nonetheless, right? They are, because they are in this with you. And this one is too, but in another level, which feels a little bit more personal, not so business oriented. So this one is there just to know that they're there for you. It's like they want to make sure that Scorpio, that you have their support. And the way that they are doing so, it's like by showing you that if you want to see this, it's like in order for you to not miss what is right in front of you, even though it's like being pointed towards you, it's like they are different than this one, they are saying you have to look with your eyes, but not your physical eyes. It's like your heart's eyes. So the Two of Cups coming next, actually these two hearts here were coming through as two eyes, right, inside your heart. So this is what the message from this Knight of Cups is. It's like, remember to look at this thing that you are being given, that you are being shown, that you're being pointed, not with the anxiety or the need to see a fast result, right? See it with the eyes of your heart. So these two cups are not only the energy of this loving partner of yours, this is also the reminder that their support includes reminding you to go back to your heart, reminding you to see with the eyes that your inner heart has, right? It's like, it's not about something physical, although this first sign could be pretty much something physical, although it's small, right? And perhaps not what you were expecting in the first place. But I feel like as soon as you realize that looking with your heart, right? Not looking just with the mind or the business perspective that this one is giving you, and looking with this heart level eye, whatever that is, it's like you're going to see that this one thing multiplies, right? If this partner of yours, this business partner, was handing you this Ace of Pentacles on a platter, and they were a little bit anxious themselves, right? So they were a little bit impatient perhaps with you, right? It's like, here it is, see it. Can't you see it? It's so obvious. It's almost like they are diminishing you. And this one, on the contrary, it's like they are reminding you to just relax and stay calm and look at it with your heart, right? And you'll see that whatever you were missing, right, because perhaps it was so small, it actually multiplies and begins to take shape, right, because of this squared shape. So as long as you see it with your heart, whatever starts small begins to grow and it takes shape, right? It's almost like the more they try to point to you from the anxiety perspective, you are going to keep missing it because it's still very initial, right? But when you take the advice from this loved one, it's like they are able to direct you towards looking at it with a different set of eyes, which is not business oriented, is more like well, how do I say this? It's more like conscious, or more it's not, it's like it's not just thinking about the cashback or the return of your financial investment, perhaps, right? It's talking about manifesting, because this shaping that is taking place, things that are growing, right? The initial sign of something developing and then taking shape and growing to become something that is larger. It's like, this is the beauty, right? That's the thing. Thank you. That's the beauty of manifestation. And this is what your life partner is trying to point out to you, right? And this is where I feel like you start to see, like, you start to see them in high regards. Not that you didn't before. It's just that when you were, you know, taken by this anxiety or by the agitation, just because, you know, you are in the same boat, essentially. It's like your business partner and your life partner, they are in the same room with you. It's like they are holding the same space to receive these news, to, you know, just see something that you have put such effort, right, to begin taking shape and, you know, starting to just give back something to you, right? To return whatever you have put in. So the way that you see them when they are side by side, it's like they are equals, right? Your business partner and your spouse, they are equals. But as soon as you follow their advice and you start seeing, because they are, it's almost like they are delineating. Is that a word? Delineating? It's like they are, it's not only that they're, you know, putting whatever this is as, you know, a tiny result of your investment in a platter, right? As is your business partner, right? This one is actually reminding you of how to look at it. It's like you can only see the beginning of this manifestation occurring when you look with your heart's eyes. So this is the crucial reminder that makes you see something that perhaps is just a seed as something that holds a really big potential to grow and to take shape. Because so this is when you begin to see your partner, your life partner, as not in the same way, right, as this business partner. It's like now they are just being highlighted, at least in your perspective, in your perception. It's like they are being illuminated because they are turning into this Queen of Cups. So it's almost like if you didn't used to consider their opinion in this regard so much, I mean, in, you know, something as business related issues, it's like you are now beginning to listen to them more, right? And hear them out. It's like whatever advice they are trying to give you, which feels like nothing related to business, right? Or, you know, the details of whatever work you put in this project with this partner, it's like their advice is reminding you of, you know, one of the biggest things to start seeing the results, right? The outcome of whatever effort you have put in something, because it is multiplying, it's being delineated, it's being shaped. And this is what transforms your vision, the way that you see your life partner, your romantic partner, in this same situation, in this same scenario. It's almost like now their opinion is as valuable as the outcome that is now multiplying. You see, it's like there is this mishmash of like you can only see the results because of what they said, of what they pointed out, that was, you know, not pointing towards this, oops, oh my god, the card, it just flew away. So your life partner, they're not pointing towards this thing, they're not saying look at this. It's almost like they are looking, look here, and you'll see everything outside that is growing, that is taking shape. And this is what changes your perception of this one, right? It's like now you will consider their opinion more often, right? So I'm going to pull more cards for you, Scorpio, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!